So let me see if I can do this. It's cold, so my fingers can't really snap right now. So I think you can see a little bit of garbage, and there's actually more, but thankfully they actually had some people actually like cleaning it up a little bit. But, I was thinking of a topic, because I'm like looking at the garbage, and this place is just so dirty, and that they have to like people trying to help clean it up, dude, right? And it makes me think of that, like, I wonder if, like, when people are trying to be, quotation marks, rebellious in Japan, it's like when they litter or something like that, you know what I mean? Or they, like, trash a place, right? Like, I remember when I was a kid and I was trying to be rebellious or something like that. Or, I don't know if I was trying to be rebellious, it just is who I am, right? I just kind of would skip class and I would do drugs. I wasn't like, they had all the fritters here and they were like sleeping on the floor, trashing everything, and they're trying to clean it up, right? But I wonder if this is like, rebellious to a Japanese person to like trash a place or something like that. When it's just this, it's like kind of like just like dirty feeling and like rude, I think. But anyway, that was my long forward. What I want to get into is like the bizarre obscurities in like Japanese kindness, right? Like, I feel like lots of countries will talk about how nice they are. Oh, this country is so nice here. Like, just like Turkey. Oh, man, Turkish people are so nice, blah, 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 blah. Turkish people were absolutely fucking terrible to me 99% of the time I was there. Absolutely terrible. I was just so fucking shocked, right? And Japanese people, I don't know if I've made a video about this before. I know I've talked about it in live streams and stuff like that. I don't know if I've made a video about it on YouTube. I know I've done it on like, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. Is like Japan has a very sort of like high level of like random kind of kindness, right? Like the omoiyari and gaman kind of thing, right? But although they have a sort of, high level of standard of kindness, maybe compared to some countries, they don't actually, like every other country, they don't have that sort of level of actually truly caring about people. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like, and maybe no country has that. Maybe no person has that, right? You know what I mean? Maybe people just in general don't care about each other that much. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's actually, maybe psychologically there's like a part of people trying to be like, oh, well, like, oh, I don't want to like pretend that I care about you, so I'm not even going to try or something, right? But for some reason, I'm bringing this up because I'm being super over analytical, because I was just watching people like just close the door on people, basically. Like, Japan is weird, like, right? Like, certain things, they're very, very sort of high level of like regular kind of kindness, but again, there's not that higher level that maybe no country has. No person truly cares about anybody, maybe in any country, you know what I mean, any person. But Japan has obscurities of like just closing the door on people. Like, I notice it is so weird. Like, people don't hold the door open for people in Japan. Like, people like literally like just kind of close the door on you. And I see it. They'll close the door on like random girls. A guy will be walking in, he'll close the door on people. It's bizarre, dude. And I wonder if it's something like, kind of like when you're on the train or something like that. Like, people will bump into you, they'll step on you, and people don't say anything. Maybe because, maybe it's that it is that. And from a certain perspective, it's that omoiyari and gaman. Because you automatically assume that person is going through what you're going through. So you're crowded, you're going to be stepping on people, you're going to be bumping into people, so you expect it. And I wonder if that's the same thing, like when people like don't hold doors open for people. Like, I wonder if it's something like people in Japan are just like, oh, well, we're all in a hurry. I don't need to open a door for you because we all know we're in a hurry. You wanting to get in to the 7-Eleven, wherever we're in, is not more important than me getting into it, right? I wonder if, again, from a certain perspective, it's that another sort of level of omoiyari and gaman that like, oh, hey, we don't open doors for people because we all know we're in a hurry. It is not more important for you to be in the 7-Eleven than me. I don't know. I'm being really over analytical again because I had another fucking just god awful fucking day in Japan. You know what I mean? And like I said, Japan has been nothing but trying to make the best of a terrible situation for 2 months fucking straight. Another fucking absolutely terrible day. My fucking Passmo card stopped working. You know, oh my God, like unfucking believable, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on with that shit, but anyway, I don't know. I was just thinking that, like, it's even very rare, like when you're not even just opening a door for somebody, it's very rare to see somebody like walking in and letting somebody have the right of way. Even that is very, very rare to see somebody do that. You know, it's weird. I'm just thinking, like, you know, I'm sure it's happened, but I cannot recall a single time ever seeing anybody open the door for somebody in Japan. For some reason, it's like really bothering me right now. It's just very weird. Like, not that everyone opens a door for people in America, because they don't. I mean, I know I'm a door opener and I do it to a more extreme degree than other people, but it's just such a bizarre contrast, I think, in Japan when you see that sort of, again, a very high standard level of kindness, not the highest level of actually caring about people, because I don't see people in Japan actually give a fuck about people on a higher level. Like, I told that story of when I was actually trying to help a grandma cross the street, and I'm like, am I the only person that's going to do this? Like, I don't see that kind of level of, you know, there's certain levels that are just abnormal even in Japan, but then there's just obscure, simple levels of kindness, of holding a door open for people, that I just don't see. It is so weird that I don't see that. I don't know why. You're like, Clayton, why did you make a video about something so stupid? I made a video about it because everything in fucking Japan bothers me right now, dude. I swear, it's crazy to me that my first times in Japan, I was like, wow, I can't believe what a great time I had despite not being a nerd. You know what I mean? Despite not being that much of a nerd, not caring about, you know, video game stuff that much. I'm like, wow, I can't believe I had such an amazing time in Japan despite that. And then this time has just been, oh my God. All the goodwill of Japan has just been fucking sucked out of me with this fucking trip, dude. Anyway, that's the video for now. I'll have to talk about it maybe more properly another time at the end.